Make no mistake that unless you are in your 20s yourself, dating a 20-year-old Filipina is a disaster waiting to happen. Many foreign men from all over the world are seeking Filipinas to have a long-term relationship with. Most of these men know that many young women in the Philippines don't discriminate against age or looks the way many women do in Western countries these days. If you're looking for information, tips and resources around dating and marrying a Filipina and strengthening your relationship, then be sure to subscribe and press the bell icon for future videos. So this opens up opportunities for a middle-aged to elderly man to date a young and very beautiful Filipina woman. Many of these guys who may have had a bad end to a long-term relationship or may be going through some sort of midlife crisis, see this opportunity as one far too good to pass up, and of course dating a Filipina in her early 20s will also give him a huge ego boost. After all, who doesn't want to be seen in public with a young and beautiful woman hanging off your arm? And of course having the company each night of such a lovely young woman. But do these guys really see the reality in all of this, or understand that this so-called relationship is a disaster waiting to happen? I hear some people say age is only a number, but this is really nonsense in my opinion. Age is important in many ways within a relationship. At least if one wants a long-lasting successful relationship. And really, one needs to put his own huge ego and selfishness aside in order to see the true reality here. A Filipina in her very early 20s is still learning about life and what direction she wants to take in life, let alone who she is as a person. These are important years for all of us and the most informative years of our lives. So how can one really expect a young woman from the Philippines be expected to be a compatible match for a man, let's say 40 years her senior? She has most likely never strayed too far from her own province, let alone to other countries. There is no way she can possibly relate to you and your full life's experiences, as you probably can't with her and her lack of life experience. Don't get me wrong here, I am in no way against age gap relationships. I am in a 20-year age gap myself and it works so well. The key factor here is dating a Filipina who is 20 years of age or in her early to mid-20s. As I pointed out earlier, these years are for growing and learning who she is, experiencing life and making her own way in the world. Dating and possibly marrying a man 40 years older than her will stifle her natural growing process in life. Which at some point in the future, most likely when she matures, she will realize the huge mistake she has made. For some Filipinas, they will stay with the man even though she may no longer be happy, because many Filipinas are extremely loyal women, and others will leave the man in order to try and reclaim who they are and what they have missed out in life. But either scenario does not give way to a mutually happy long-term relationship, and that is the harsh reality here. If one wants a younger woman, I have no problem with that. But if one wants a younger woman where the relationship will be mutually happy and stand the test of time, then one needs to choose a more mature Filipina who has lived some life, gained experiences, know what responsibility and commitment is, and more importantly know who they are and what they want in life. And by the way, if you're looking to date a Filipina, then why not check my affiliate link in my pinned comment below to the Philippines' #1 dating site, where it's free to create an account and view thousands of beautiful Filipina profiles today. The most successful age gap relationships I have seen that continue to last long term are those where the woman was 30 years of age or above when they started dating. Now, no relationship is ever guaranteed to last the distance or be happy, but we can certainly stack the odds in our favor. It's all good and well to want to feed your ego and try and impress people by having a beautiful young Filipina as your girlfriend, but when the relationship doesn't go the way you expected and the Filipina finally realizes this, or possibly you realize this, the end is not a good one for either person. And many problems that come from this could have easily been avoided if one had thought through rationally at the start and put their ego aside. It's no coincidence that many of the failed relationships we see between foreign men and Filipinas are from relationships where the Filipina was well under the age of 30 when they started dating. So when looking for a good Filipina to date and have a long-term relationship, choose wisely and think carefully. There are many beautiful Filipina women out there who are a little more mature and settled in life, just waiting to meet a decent man like yourself. If you're looking for more information and tips around dating a Filipina, then be sure to check out the card on screen now. I have over 600 videos in my various playlists. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and take care.